Hi guys, I was watching Lacey and Jason's video on About Us, so me and Lee decided we wanted to make one too because we
didn't
were
decide anything. You gotta make.
Okay, I told him. No, I didn't. I asked her if he wanted to do one.
No, a decision is something you make me. I got no.
I asked you. Okay.
I just like making fun.
Okay. Yeah, he wants to pick on me. But anyway, so I was inspired to do one, and I know a couple other people are gonna do one. So here goes. I was born.
A coal mine.
No, and when I was born, I was born with a disability called cerebral palsy. I have a mild form of it on my left side, so I'm a left hemi spastic, which means that my muscles sometimes get tight and rigid. I don't have it as bad as some other people with CP, but you know, I make do. I've learned how to deal with it. My parents got divorced when I was 3, I think, and my sister was 1 year old. My dad had custody of us, but he was in the military, and he's been he's retired now, but he was in for 24 years in the Navy, so I'm a Navy brat. But when I was 6, no, not when I was 6, when I was 3, sorry, I went to go live with my grandparents on my dad's side because my dad didn't want to put us in daycare while he worked. So they pretty much raised us at a place called Milton Hershey School. It's basically, I don't know if you know the story of, like, you know, Hershey's chocolate and stuff. Milton Hershey built this school for orphans and for parents that couldn't afford or didn't, you know, doesn't have the means to take care of their children. They take boys and girls now, but my grandparents were what they call they had student homes, and they were called house parents. So when we were little, we lived in a house full of high school boys. So then when my dad was 6, he got remarried, and we went to go live with him and my stepmom, since you know, now he had somebody to help better take care of us. And we lived with them until I believe I was 12. They got divorced. It was really hard on me because you know, I've been shuffled. You know, we moved every couple of years and everything because my dad was in the military. So it was hard on me when they, you know, because I basically grew up with her and stuff, and we saw my mom every couple of years, and she lived in Pittsburgh at the time. So yeah. Anyway, after he divorced her, he gotten with another woman that had, I believe he was 1 year old at the time they got together, a 1-year-old little boy. They had gotten engaged and something happened. I don't know what. I still don't know the full story. So they broke up. Then my dad met his current wife. They were together for 8 years up until 2 years ago they got married. So they were together over 8 years before they got married. I have a sister that is 23 now, and I have a 16-year-old brother. Well, he's my half brother. We have a different dad, but he's still my brother. So I have from my mom. She got remarried a couple times. So I have another stepdad now, which I really like. He's really cool. I think of him as my dad because me and my dad aren't currently, like, we talk, but it's not like about, we were never close to begin with. So and he really nobody said anything, like him and my stepmom until, like, me and Lee were together 4.5 years before we decided to get married. Up until the invitations went out for the wedding, they had, nothing to say about it. Now, everything was good, and then all of a sudden they don't agree with it. So we got in a big argument, and I talked to them for Gabriel and stuff like that. They're allowed to see Gabriel, but I really don't have that much to say to them. My mom, on the other hand, we have a great relationship now. It wasn't always like that, but when I got married the first time and had, was pregnant with Gabriel and everything, we built a relationship, and it's excellent now. I love my stepdad. I have a stepsister and a stepbrother from him. I also have a stepsister and a stepbrother and 2 nieces from my stepmom. So Gabriel presently does not have any siblings or anything from his dad either. This looks like it's going to be more than one part, but I married his dad. We started dating in high school. He proposed 4 months after we started dating. We had been friends before that for a little while, so I got pregnant in November of 2002. Yeah, no, November 2002, right before he went to basic training for the Army. So I basically went through my whole pregnancy by myself without him there. And when he came back, we got married in May of 2003. And in July of 2003, Gabriel was born. After we got married, my ex was abusive in emotionally, physically. I put up with it for the sake of Gabriel, and that's not the right thing to do, because people like that, they don't. This thing keeps popping up. Sorry. They don't really change. So he makes a better friend than he does a husband. And in March of 2004, he kicked me and Gabriel out. And so that was pretty hard. I got accused of cheating and everything else. And so he kicked us out. So I went and lived with my dad at the time for a little while. And that's when I met Lee online. About what?
Keep a little middle stuff in there, didn't you?
What middle stuff?
Oh, right after Jeremy, it was me.
Oh, well, okay. Before Lee, like 3 months after I got kicked out, I had a boyfriend in between there, but that was just like a fling thing, so that's why I didn't put it in there. But
what about the other one?
There was no other one. There was only one before you.
What about Michael?
I'm talking about Michael.
What about
Matt was before Jeremy.
Oh, really? I thought Matt was that.
How many times I gotta go over this with you?
I don't know. I'm black. I don't know.
Okay, anyway. I met Lee online. I guess it was the middle of June 2004. About a week and a half later, he asked me out. So we started dating June 27th of 2004. We talked back and forth on the phone, like every night, every day, online and stuff like that, for 4 months until October. When my dad got out of the military, he decided to move to Pennsylvania. So I went there for a couple weeks. Then I came to live with Lee after 4 months. So yeah, it was a guess what would you call whirlwind relationship. So I came here October 2004. I'm going to have to make a part 2. So I'll be right back, guys.